Well guys, we have got massive breaking news. Not only has the mother of dragons herself, Emilia Clarke, Daenerys Targaryen, confirmed the Jon Snow sequel is real, George R. R. Martin has also done this. So the Jon Snow show is legit. I was in the middle of making this Emilia Clarke video and then boom, George R. R. Martin confirms it. So let's break this down. First we'll talk about the George R. R. Martin stuff as it's breaking news. And then we'll finish off the video talking about Emilia Clarke, the Jon Snow show, everything else, so strap yourself in. So yeah, George R. R. Martin confirms HBO and Kit Harington are working on a Game of Thrones successor show, a sequel, and its working title is Snow. It's not been greenlit yet, but it's in development, early development. And it's actually Kit Harington's idea. He brought this to HBO and to George R. R. Martin. Martin says he can't tell you the names of the writers and the showrunners, but it was Kit Harington that brought them to HBO and to George. It's his own team. And Kit Harington even visited George R. R. Martin. Emilia Clarke says that Kit has told her about the show. She says, he has told me about it. I know it exists. It's happening. It's been created by Kit as far as I understand. So he's in it from the ground up. So what you'll be watching, hopefully, if it happens, is certified by Kit Harington. And when she was asked whether she's going to come back to Game of Thrones, Emilia says, no, I think I'm done. Guys, this is huge. Thank you, George R. R. Martin, for confirming this. Obviously, it might not happen. HBO have already spent $30 million on the Long Night prequel, and that's probably never going to get released. But the Jon Snow show is just something different. It's not a lesser known story. It's not a prequel of some random actors. This is the King in the North himself. During its run, Game of Thrones was one of the biggest shows in the world, and Kit Harington has become a star because of it. And he's in the MCU now, but it seems like he wants to come back to Westeros. We all know Kit kind of had a rough time towards the end of the show, personal issues, mental health, and we can argue that he might have not been happy with the final season, especially Jon's ending. Personally, I felt that Jon's ending was one of the better ones, but in the final season he was so underused, and Jon's kind of become a meme. I don't want it. She's my queen. So yeah, Kit has got unfinished business. He's the one that brought this to HBO and George R. R. Martin. I think now he's in a better place. He's done Marvel and other stuff, but he wants to draw a long claw one more time. He's got unfinished business with Jon Snow and Game of Thrones. It's his idea. He brought this to them. He's bringing in his own people. Likely he has his own demands. He's probably going to get a producer credit. But as for Emilia Clarke, perhaps Kit Harington asked Emilia Clarke to return as Daenerys Targaryen. Or maybe he just asked her opinion on the show, if it was a good idea or not. Maybe even asked for her blessing to go ahead. She does say she's done, but she's also said she'll be watching House of the Dragon, so never say never. Once she sees all the blonde hair wigs and the dragon, she might get the itch to come back. Or maybe it's like Andrew Garfield, Liam Neeson, and countless other actors, just lying to keep it a surprise. Obviously Daenerys is dead, but there's countless theories that Drogon has taken her to Essos to be resurrected by a Red Priestess. Maybe, who knows, just a fan theory, but if HBO can convince George R. R. Martin to do it, then that is huge money. Game of Thrones was one of the biggest shows in the world. Honestly, nothing was on its level during its run. And the successor and spin-off shows, they just won't reach that, no matter how good they are. They are not Game of Thrones. They don't have the same story, the characters, or the actors. It's a prequel. It's never going to touch the main show. But yeah, there's no denying, HBO want more Game of Thrones. They want that Game of Thrones money. And that's why there's several shows lined up. But guys, think about it, a Game of Thrones sequel, even if it's just a Jon Snow show, is on another level. And you guys know that I was not a fan of the finale and the final season as a whole. Loads of us felt the same, and we're a bit bitter. But since this Jon Snow announcement, I've found myself humming the Game of Thrones tune. I think I'm ready to come back. I am starting to miss it. And I think a sequel is probably the best way to go to really get the fans back. Whether it's a Jon Snow solo show, try and say that 5 times fast, or maybe a Jon Snow show featuring other Game of Thrones cast members, or a full-on Season 9, I will be there. Like I said, it might not happen, but because Kit's talking about it, Emilia Clarke knows about it, and George R. R. Martin's publicly announced it, I think HBO would be fools to let this one go. But yeah, we don't know what it will be about. Like I said, it's just titled Snow. It's going to be a Jon Snow sequel set after Season 8, when he goes beyond the wall, and has basically become the leader of the Free Folk. trying to find a home for his people now the White Walkers have been defeated. Maybe Jon falls in love again, or maybe something dark and dangerous awaits him in the true north. Maybe rival free folk leaders, or maybe more White Walker secrets. Or maybe something pulls Jon back down south. Maybe something to do with Sansa in the north. Maybe Bran in the south. Or maybe Daenerys' resurrection. Bran did say in the finale that he would go looking for Drogon. Maybe Jon is the only one that can tame Drogon and stop his fiery rampage. Only time will tell, and who knows, other names might come back as well. I'm sure there will be some actors that will never come back, but I'm sure there's others that will jump at the chance to be part of one of the biggest TV shows in the world and get all the fame and money that brings. We could see the Starks back, because many people are asking Maisie Williams about an Arya in the West of Westeros TV show. I don't think she's that keen right now. I think she's enjoying life now that she's not working on Game of Thrones. But I'm sure HBO will offer her something and she'll get that itch to come back. Like I said, only time will tell, but I will be covering everything and I'm getting hyped. I think it's time for a full rewatch before the end of the year. So yeah guys, make sure you post your thoughts on the Jon Snow sequel show. That's even harder to say. About this being Kit Harington's idea, George R. R. Martin confirming it, what Emilia Clarke has to say, and if it does happen, what do you want to see? Do you want it just to be about Jon? Maybe others can come back, or a full-on season 9? Like I said, never say never, but we'll see what happens. So realistically, if this show is greenlit, we might see it in 2024. I think 2023 would be far too early, but who knows? This show has supposedly been in early development for a while now, and it's only been leaked a few days ago. George R. R. Martin says right now there are 4 live-action shows currently in development, not including House of the Dragon, which we will probably get a few seasons out of. Season 1 drops the 21st of August. Maybe they'll try to release a show every year in August, every 12 months, just like the main show did in April. It might take a bit longer, depending on actors' schedules, who knows. But the future of the Game of Thrones universe on HBO is deep. Who knows what else they're cooking up? I just hope they don't dilute resources. For me, it's quality over quantity. But Game of Thrones is pretty much the HBO flagship show, going up against all the other stuff from Disney, Amazon, Paramount, HBO Max, all the other ones I can't remember. And you know that House of the Dragon is going up against Amazon's Rings of Power TV show this year. House of the Dragon drops the 21st of August, Lord of the Rings the 2nd of September. I will be covering both shows, so make sure you subscribe, and I'll also be covering his Dark Material Season 3, the 3rd and final season this year. I know that's a big hit on the channel. We've also got that Witcher prequel, Blood Origin, Shadow and Bone Season 2, and who knows what else. If you guys have got any suggestions for films or TV shows you want me to cover, just leave any suggestions in the comments. I have plans on doing lots of other stuff, but it's just getting around to it. For me, it's also quality over quantity. I don't want to spread myself too thin. But yeah, I'm rambling now, so thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you soon.